morning and welcome back to Cityline. I have finished my sushi roll and oh my God, it was so good. And something just as delicious is about to happen in this studio. Please join me in welcoming Tacoma Opera presents La Bohème, and I have two of the shining stars with me. Please join me in welcoming Kristin Vogel. You are Mimi in La Bohème. Welcome to Cityline.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
And who did you bring with you?
I brought Nathan Granner with me, our Rodolfo.
Good morning.
Oh my God. Okay, show's over. Go home. It doesn't get any better than that. So,
I love that you're an opera fan. That's just amazing.
yes, absolutely. So, Kristin, La Bohème is one of the most iconic and loved operas of all time. Tell us something about your character and what you will hope come through your performance, because we've got some young people we got to call up here. They need to know about La Bohème.
Absolutely. I mean, Bohème is iconic and it's also universal. It's a great opera to see if you haven't seen a lot of opera, because you don't have to, do a bunch of research into a complex plot or understand the political context. It's so straightforward and powerful. And Mimi is a character that really we can all relate to.
Yes.
She's living in poverty, she's sick, but she is so hopeful. And that's really something I want to bring out in this show, is just her optimism and how it just pushes her to keep
seeking
to have joy in life.
Yes.
And she finds it.
She does. So. She absolutely does. Nathan, Bohème and Puccini, is known for this deep emotional depth. Yes. I almost call it an angst. Is there a special moment in the opera that you connect with?
I connect with so many parts of it. As a poet myself, I love writing poetry, and I'm an artist as well. So these lives of these bohemians,
Yes.
these artists living in a garret in the middle of Paris, I live that. It's just my life. It's my life. Although I live in a really, it's a cool house in Santa Maria, California now. But, it harkens me back to when I was a kid in school and just out of college, and just growing up as an artist, hanging out with my artist friends and musicians and painters and poets. It's just a real slice of life and how I was brought up.
It is. And we want to put a little plug in there, because La Bohème is so timeless.
Yes.
That it evolved into what some of the younger people might know of as Rent.
Absolutely.
And it's like so, there's like Romeo and Juliet has been done in so many iterations.
That's right.
La Bohème is timeless.
It is timeless.
Yes, it is. The message is the same, the passion's the same, the tragedy is the same, and so is the deep love.
That's right. It's it's a coming of age story. So like for some, the Big Easy or something like that, you learn about life.
Yes.
And this is the one thing, like opera is the movie of the 1800s.
It is.
But the art form continues. Like we in real life get to portray these amazing characters that aren't just on a screen, like we're actually living human beings experiencing this.
So that leads me to this next question of how do you prepare vocally, mentally, physically for such demanding roles? Kristin, you go first.
Yeah, I mean, Mimi is
sick.
Yeah, she's sick, and she has to do a lot of coughing and crying, and these can make it difficult to sing. So, in rehearsal, you have to kind of experiment with how far you can go with these things and not have it affect the voice. Yeah. So there's a lot there, but also, as with all operas, it's just really important to know the language and the music, and to really fully have absorbed the role and be able to embody it.
Absolutely. So. What about you? How do you prepare for that?
One of the really cool things about doing a piece like this is that it calls for your entire your entire being, your entire vocal mechanism. Like there's loud singing just like anything else, where we frolic around the stage. There's tons of running around and playing and things. So you got to be in shape, first of all.
Frolic.
You got to frolic.
Don't fall.
Yeah, exactly. But there's also like real spiritual singing in there. Like there's you have to bring your soul. So it's not solely just about warming up,
Right.
So that you can just sing the piece. It is warming up your mind and warming up your body so that you can actually perform one of the most amazing and well-known operas of all time.
You got that right.
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of that, I'm going to have you two stand up, go over there, get yourself ready to go, because you have a delicious offering for us. So I'm going to let you introduce it while I say goodbye, and then I'm going to give you your intro. How's that?
Great.
All right, go right ahead. Walk on over. There he goes. Okay, we're getting ready here. Here we go. Well, I want you to know that this wraps up another great segment of Cityline. It's always a pleasure and a privilege to be in your home. We've given you some beautiful things to think about in this past hour. So go out there, be a part of the tapestry, and above all, pay it forward. And when you come back, as always, we'll be waiting for you right here at Cityline. All right, Rodolfo, andiamo.
This is a lovely little segment. In povertà mia lieta, scialo da gran signore, ribellinni d'amore, per sogni e per chimere, e per castelli in aria. L'anima mia tutti gioielli, due ladri gli occhi belli. V'entrar con voi pur ora ed i miei sogni usati e i bei sogni si dileguar, ma il furto non m'accora, poiché va preso stanza la parlate voi, de parlate chi siete. Oh,